Yeah, that's a good one. So you got a one of the mini Sasquatches by x24. I think you got one of these last time you played too, but a smaller one. So this is a bigger one in the series. This is a project where he's shrinking this sculpt of the Sasquatch down little by little. It started out pretty large, and then now he's got it down all the way to the point where the smallest one fits in the eye of the biggest one. But yeah, here's a cool gold one. I think. Let me double check. Might have stick. Might not. Oh, I do have one more. Here's a extra truck ATC sticker that comes with it too. All right, cool. I'll leave that in this capsule just to keep it safe. And what's this vintage Hong Kong rubber Moon Patrol guy? Wear those spacebands. I got these Moon Patrol guys in my store too if anybody wants to grab one of these vintage rubber dudes. Hollow plastic dinosaur. These are these blow mold dinos. Like a guanodon kind of guy. Good and bumpy. Another dino. Let's see what we got. Not sure it's a different one of these. Dimetrodon. These are one of these stacking tiki totem heads. When you get multiples of these, you can kind of stack them up high like these guys are here. I'll stick them aside. You'll probably get another one. You get enough rounds ahead of you, and we'll stick them together. I have those in my store as well if anybody wants to grab one of those guys. Get yourself a baking powder submarine. I have instructions on how to operate these on the Monster Spooty Instagram page. If you look at the highlights at the top of the page, there's instructions on how to do this. These are just kind of wrong. These tell you to use baking soda. You really want to use baking powder. You want to make sure it's fresh, and then I got some other tips up on there as well. Muscle Man. So these are bootlegs, actually, made in Hong Kong. They're not the Mattel ones. They're like weird, softer, slightly softer rubber bootleg versions that this Hong Kong company made for vending machines. Interesting. Somehow they got a hold of the molds. A couple of these vintage Hong Kong Thule birds. Kind of same sort of situation where this company got a hold of the molds for the old cereal premiums, or I don't know if they did resculpts on them or not, but they're a weird bootleg for vending machines specifically. Couple more of those, different guys though. Some weird like pliers, and then a paintbrush guy. This is cool. These are vintage like Mad Ball knockoff pins from vending machines. I was looking, some of them had like weird alternative names on them. This one does not. That one just says Mad Marvin. Oh, cool. So this is a later from China Slurpee. They look like they glow in the dark. I don't know how well these Slurpees glow. They might have like a speck of glow in the dark pigment in there. I did put them under a black light, and they glow under the black light though. I have these Slurpees in my store right now as well. If anybody wants to grab some Slurpees. That's a good one. You know what this is. So this is another vintage item. This is a full-sized rubber jiggler Hong Kong. I have these rubber Hong Kong alligators in my store right now as well. They're like $5 or something. They're pretty awesome. This guy's real slack jaw. Another little baking powder submarine for your fleet. Yeah, that's the best one too. The Surfin' California Raisin. He's pretty great. Whoa! That egg must have opened up as it was coming out. It's one of these ones that's as many spider rings as I could but opened up. That's about half of them, but I'll throw them in. Just that doesn't count as it pulled up, because it's like right. I'll throw in a couple of them. It's kind of a blunt prize anyway. They're probably all over inside of the machine. This will be your spin. This is a bootleg Kataro. Same thing as the Muscleman, where it was a Hong Kong company that somehow got a hold of these molds. The original were Keshi from Japan, but these bootlegs are awesome. Weird Muscleman colored pink from the Kataro comic book yokai. I have full sets of these in my store as well. I like this weird hair mustache man. He's pretty awesome. This is another weird vending machine item. Munch Bunch pencil topper. Some sort of it's like I think it's supposed to be like an orange, but he's green. She's green. The eyelashes. Got yourself a Gumby. Oh, that's a really scary Gumby. Why are you so serious? That's a weird Gumby. I have some of these bootleg Gumbies in my store. If anybody purchases them, like you get one regular colored Gumby and Pokey, and then you get the reverse ones, which is an orange Gumby and a green Pokey. But if you want a particularly weird paint job, just mention it in the notes and I'll try to pick one out that's extra strange. Otherwise, I tend to just grab ones that don't look horrible. There's a baking powder submarine again. Oh, there's the rest of the spiders. Not counting. There's a vintage Hong Kong rubber bug. Sweet. We want a My Pet Turd. There it is. Comes with a companion fly. My Pet Turd. I have these in my store as well. If anybody wants to grab a My Pet Turd. Hours of fun. This song is perfect for a My Pet Turd. Alright, I'm going to try to hustle because we only got less than a minute to do 4 here. These are vintage Rubber Ugly larvae bootlegs. They're from the 90s. Get those in the store as well. Another little Muscle Man bootleg. I keep these under 10 minutes for Instagram TV. Another glow-in-the-dark Slurpee, or UV reactive, I'd say. Slurpee, I'm not going to promise it glows because it's only got a speck of glow in there. And the last spin here. Like I said, I have those Slurpees in my store if anybody wants a Slurpee. Another submarine. Alright, thank you so much for playing, dude.